Friends, welcome to Solaris Nights, episode 109, probably. Cosmo versus Moor.
More, huh?
Yeah, Cosmo, you've had a bit of a time. Of course, you got married. You had a honeymoon. On the way back, your honeymoon's return trip was slowed down by several days because the Comstar Hyperpulse generator network went out. And by the time you made it back to Solaris, all the news was about the terrorist attack on Terra and the word of Blake's attempted takeover. It's a good thing you were not present over the last few days, however, since when you've returned, your entire special inventory division that you gave over to the command of a certain individual are dead and have not returned. However, you did get several clan mechs and a pile of clan ammunition, technology, information.
Yes, I prepared the statement for such, and I seriously debated making Cosmo put off the an unfortunate training incident spiel, but he has an actual statement that he probably records of himself and sends to the rest of the House Guard, Zenkufe and the Maskarovka.
Which is?
I come to you today with a heavy heart to inform you that we have lost some amazing men, women, and non-binary people in a recent mission taken on by our House Guard unit. They acted and fought with valor, living up to the Capellan Confederation name and doing us all proud with their sacrifices not being forgotten as they won us the day. They shall forever remain in our hearts. And he intentionally does not give any specifics about what happened, what the mission was, but he is proactively letting people know.
Okay. Zhang Kuthe doesn't care. Mei Yi Park schedules a meeting with you immediately. And the Maskarovka enters your office without asking.
Both are to be expected.
All right. So,
Mei Yi, perhaps you should wait a minute outside.
Of course, sir. So the guy who has entered your office is flanked by two young women from the sci-fi future. All right, so you know what I'm talking about. They look cyberpunkish. Any protagonist female in the cyberpunk future, of course, has short hair, often with an asymmetrical cut. One is imperial green, and the other is like royal purple hair. Matching leather jackets, lots of spikes, spiked collar, spiked wrist bracelets.
Foreshadowing, okay.
Knee pads with spikes on them as well.
Jesus, okay.
They kind of enter the area and just take a look around your room, not paying any attention to you. The guy who broke your door using his massive combat boots is like 7'1". He looks like he might be the Capellan version of an elemental.
Good God, man! What do you
He's got
eat?
like a strong Rasputin vibe as he enters. Like,
oh, great!
The area of his eyes are sunken and dark, as if he never sleeps. He's got that crazy stare when he's looking at you, like his eyes are always too open to communicate with you. I'm trying to do it right now. I don't really know if I'm doing it that well. It's weird for me because my eyes are normally so, hooded that when I do it like this, I'm like, oh, this is tiring. Actually, I want to blink really bad. But that's his go-to, is just the fully opened crazy eyes.
I feel like in Cosmo's attempt to remain cool, when they enter, he offers each person a drink, and I'm going to assume they will want nothing to do with it and ignore him, and he's just going to stand there and try to gesture repeatedly until someone takes
so
it.
This guy moves towards you with his hand out as if he's going to take the drink from you.
Oh, good.
And then, you don't know, maybe it was like some sort of holdout piece up his sleeve. There's just a gun there pointed directly at your head.
Well, I see.
Stop.
We are starting off on the right foot. I'll just sit down. You are?
Mr. Sokolov, for the rest of this conversation, don't move until I tell you to move. Don't talk till I ask you a question. Do you think that you can take members of the Capellan Confederation Armed Forces and their Maskarovka attaché, that they die and you do not report on the specifics to the Maskarovka? What are you doing that you're so afraid to tell us? You can speak now.
Oh, good. I was wondering when I could answer the questions.
You can hear the creak of his finger tightening in the trigger guard.
I just assumed that you, the Maskarovka, who are ever so informed, already knew where we went and what we did. Why make it public if you already know? You know where I went, don't you? I said I went, I meant they went.
If I have to ask you a second time, it will be to the corpse that you leave behind.
So you don't know. Very interesting. I thought you were more well connected.
All right. At this point, the hand comes up away and pistol whips you. Like you'd mark down that you have a point of meat damage.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Gun comes back up to your head.
I see you are not in the jesting mood. All right, well, have you noticed anything suspicious happen here in the past week or so? Perhaps something that has not been explained?
Solaris.
Maybe involving a clan dropship, perhaps?
You had something to do with that?
My men, yes. Can I try to read this dude to see if his reaction is either like good, bad, or just can't tell?
Ahead.
I'm assuming I can't tell, but
you know, even if you lose, you still get to ask a question. Wow, that's so fitting. For the folks at home, that's double ones. That could not be the more Cosmo-ish roll that one could achieve.
We're gonna leave it too. Why burn edge on something that doesn't matter?
All right, you get to ask a question.
I have to add stress now too before I forget. Is it just one stress?
Yeah.
All right. What is there anything that this guy is more motivated by that, and we'll have to work on how to address this, but anything that motivates this guy to fit his needs as opposed to the Maskarovka needs, like not necessarily a bribe, but something he would find more important than reporting these events all the way up the chain.
I'm just going to let you know, when you said clan dropship, there's a glitter in his eye of a gleam that you would equate to the fact that if a Maskarovka agent was to bring back untraceable clan technology to the CCAF for them to begin study on, that would be a boon. Like, this guy could be looking at 2 promotions, you know. He could be looking at he won't just be assigned to Solaris anymore. He could be looking at a move to Cyan.
Maybe he shouldn't pistol whip people.
Yeah. Where is the clan technology?
So you are interested.
He pistol whips you again. Take another point of meat damage.
Oh boy. This fight's not gonna go well.
You've forgotten he has a gun to your head and he wants answers, not coy bullshit.
Well, all right. So Cosmo's just returning from his honeymoon, so he's like he's happy. Like he's just like, I don't care.
He's gonna be smiling through blood in a moment.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to see my dentist.
You still have to finish a match with 2 pilot damage to start out with.
Which means I only get 1 SPA, right?
Yeah.
I have several pieces of clan technology. What is it that would interest you the most?
You will turn all of it over to me. And
how do you know if I turn all of it over?
All right. He starts to raise the pistol as if he's about to hit you again. But now you're in negotiations, and he says, in exchange, you will be allowed to live and remain in your current position.
Is that all I will receive?
would you prefer a dismissal?
What am I supposed to know what that means?
I mean, he's just going to kill you. He's just going to kill you.
Like a permanent
like if you don't
dismissal.
agree to it, he's still going to take it. It's just going to take him more time. Listen, this is the thing about corrupt government military officials, right? You being alive doesn't matter that much to him.
Yeah.
He'll go through your files and figure out where it's at. It's just going to take him time and hassle, and he'll have to answer some questions as to why he shot you in the face.
We'd also have a very, well, I guess it wouldn't matter.
Your life is 2 hours of paperwork for him. His not killing you saves him half a day's work if he's on a busy day.
So 2 hours of paperwork versus half a day of searching. Yeah, I guess it does make sense to tell him that. All right, I will tell you what. I will tell you where we have placed some of this acquired clan technology. And to be honest, I don't want any of the credit. What I want is for you people to leave me and Zhang alone. Still trying to negotiate, even though clearly at the losing end of the table. This is why we don't burn edge on.
I suppose.
Yes, 9.
That's 9.
I'll take it.
You have a +1.
What's it for?
Corporate?
Yeah. Yes. Thank God I took that ex-soldier move. That's a 10.
He takes the gun and he puts it up against his head. He's like rubbing his skull with the gun and with the spare hand.
Oh, your head hurts too. Oh. Puts
it back up into his, wrist holster. And he looks at the 2 young women who finally have paid attention to something other than the objects in this room. And it looks like they're having a conversation in Maskarovkan sign language. It's pretty furious. It looks like there's a difference of opinions given how fast and angry these hand signs look. And then he whirls around, his coat whooshing with him, almost like a showman style thing. And he says, I will assign to you my least competent agent. They are lazy. Their reports are untimely and are filled with misspellings. They do not go the extra mile. There are times when this individual doesn't go the regular mile. I have considered executing them, but I will assign them to another person who I have considered executing, and together you will remain failures.
I think there is a split second where Cosmo is like, so you're admitting you have incompetent, lazy idiots inside the Maskarovka. Interesting.
He's got one right in front of him right now.
Instead, he'll just, what's that set that always says? Oh, yes, bargained well and done. Now, I will gladly tell him wherever we put the Cosmos portion of the clan stuff.
The 2 women keep their eyes on you as they walk to shoulder bump each other and then walk backwards out of the room together. Mei Park enters at that point and says, Sir, our scheduled appointment is right now.
Yes, May. I would never turn you away. What can I do for you?
I think I have a handle on what's going on, given the conversation I just witnessed.
Oh, you were listening. You are smart.
I wish you were too, sir. I know that you're my immediate superior, but making deals with the Maskarovka, killing a Maskarovka agent, attacking the clans.
Well, hold on now. I did not kill the agent. He died in battle. That was very different.
How is our whole team dead, and yet we still have some of the rewards from this? Sir, I'm not an idiot. Obviously, you killed the whole team, so you wouldn't have to have any explanations afterwards. And normally I'd applaud that ruthlessness, but the Maskarovka clearly is not happy.
First of all, the fact that you would applaud that ruthlessness concerns me. And second, I did not intentionally kill the team. I was not even on the mission. I don't know how I could achieve such a thing. I would never kill my own.
Sir, you were working with someone outside the CCAF on this?
I was working with my family.
I've seen your file.
I
your
know.
family.
I brought you in.
You don't mean your real family, do you?
How do you define family? And this flashback to a conversation he had with
Genealogically, sir. Like you're trying to go into a flashback and she just cuts over it. Genealogically, sir.
I see. Well, it appears we have different definitions of family.
Yes, mine is the one you will find in the dictionary.
Mine is the one that will bleed for you and survive for you and take a bullet for you.
You are going to need to explain to our Mandrissa where her experienced infantry have gone. You will need to explain to the CCAF where their best troopers on planet have gone.
Did you not get the memo? I thought that was quite clear. She keeps pushing, Cosmo's actually starting to get frustrated because he's been punched in the head twice and getting badgered by questions. But
she just stands up and says, "Permission to be dismissed, sir."
Granted. Cosmo's probably like, I've never actually had to say that before. She tried going all formal on me.
Listen, you know how sometimes
Cosmo's great with women?
No. You know how sometimes you have a conversation with someone in your company and you're like, all right, from this point out, I'm going to document everything I have said with this person, keep in a diary of times, places. And when HR asks me, I'm going to show them this diary. She has started such a record with you.
I assume she had one day one.
She's always seen you as the legitimate leader of the unit, right until this very moment. Now you're playing political games and you're killing Capellan troopers. You're working with people unauthorized outside the chain of command. Like,
as it's more Cosmo thought. As long as she trains the new recruits to fill in those that we've lost, we will be strong. That's what he convinces himself. Anyways.
Yeah, but I'm like, are you trying to tell me that? Like,
no.
That's what he mutters to himself in his office with the door
it's a little bit
still
of
on the floor where it was kicked.
Yeah, he's convincing himself it's not as bad as the last two people for him to talk to make it out to be.
That's actually a lot worse. If people ever find out that was a word of Blake terrorist cell you were working for.
Well, that's true. You're right. We should totally go back and work with the crazy sister. Oh, God, what's her name?
Callie Leo.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow, that would be what an ending for you. Just lean into the terrorism.
Complete circle.
Oh man. When are the Black Mayatechs? I think it actually does happen at some point in season 3 in 3062. You know what? This is probably really easy to figure out. Sarna, Black May.
Sarna.
Yep. Black May, nerve agent attacks carried out in 3062.
There you go. Steel trap.
Oh God. I love the idea that Zhang will be involved with them. Let's put that away for a season 3 plotline right there.
God, they agreed to get married because she said she wouldn't push it. Advance 4 years. She pushed it hard.
Oh, give me a break. This would not be the first time somebody got married and broke a vow. You don't have to be in the 31st century to know that that's an old story.
It would be pretty funny though.
All right. What else is on your plate? You've received a new series of uniform clothings from Seth Kabrinsky. Gym uniform, business casual, business suit, mech wear uniform.
I feel like Cosmo holds up the gym uniform and is like, "What's this for?" Because he never works out.
Make a research roll real quick. Insight, I should say.
Insight. Wait, instinct.
Instinct, yes.
7.
It's a gym uniform.
Okay. I'll probably grab the gym uniform, wipe some of the blood off my face, and then throw it in the corner. And then put on the fancy business suit because that's Cosmo would rather look important than go work out. So.
Oh man, those lapels have the Apex Dragon eating its own tail on top of the mountain pins.
Ooh, those are nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Knowing Seth, it's probably also a micro camera and audio detector. But the only person I wanted to go talk to is Caspar.
Okay. Caspar is checking out his new swayback.
Yes.
Shining it up. This thing is, it's old. It's like 150 years old. It's an ancient model. You know, before WandaVision, the reference to the ship of Theseus might have been difficult for some people to understand, but now that WandaVision has come out, people are like, what is the ship of Theseus, if not the ship of Theseus persevering? That's what's happened to this thing, right? Like,
yeah,
even the cockpit has been replaced, but somewhere deep in its core, near its diagnostic interpreter, there's a serial code of the original frame of this entire thing that's been replaced many, many times.
Fitting for Caspar.
Wow.
Good, Caspar. I see you've already found it. Good. You must know by now that it came from our friends over at Ruin Industries. Yes, and it is indeed a Coventry Metalworks mech, just like you requested.
He has his hand on the armor of the mech and he says, thank you. It has an old soul. This mech is wise.
Explain that. Oh, wise, yes, good. Wise is good, but explain old soul. Have you been hanging out with Jay too much?
No. I'll be honest with you, sir. I don't like Jay.
Oh, well, why that? What's wrong with it? Jay.
I don't like all the singing, the dancing.
Yes, singing does get old.
This is a workplace.
Have you started installing the virtual reality piloting pod? I could assist you.
I haven't. The investors haven't paid for that upgrade yet.
What? Goddamn, I didn't know that was another unlockable. I thought we just got it.
No, you have it, but you have to craft a version of the 4P with the virtual, because it takes space inside the mech. It weighs more than a regular cockpit. You're going to have to make an edited version of the 4P.
Okay.
So I think when you get a virtual reality, it removes the head of the mech, right?
It changes it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever experimented with that. Unless it's like uber millions of C-bills, I think Cosmo probably has enough currency to pay for this.
You submit me the sheet and we'll know.
All right, so we will work on that. So, by my next match, you will have it installed.
There's no way it will cause him to slowly go insane either. I should mention right now, by the way, that you guys may want to head by twitch.tv/Stonar, because Stonar is running a Battletech campaign based off of the Seven Sins, which is where the virtual reality piloting pod came from, and some of the other mechs that we've seen, like Prometheus. You may remember Stonar is also Asator, and he will be joining us once again, I think, for the final mission of this season and for all of season 3.
Yeah, buddy.
So twitch.tv/Stonar if you want to watch more of Unearthed Sins, maybe that's what it's called. All right, so anyway, you know, the virtual reality piloting pod is like between the mech's legs, sitting there on the ground, just waiting to get installed, pristine.
It's like looking at it sadly.
You look at it, and light gleams off of its perfectly oiled exterior that looks very different than the rest of the mech.
Yeah.
It's fresh.
I'll probably pay for that upgrade for him. I just have to create it.
Send me that sheet.
Well, once we get that pod installed, I really must impress upon you that this is the only mech you use. You've said it has a soul, you've already bonded with it, but you must become one. It's how you become a better pilot, by using the same mech over and over. And then Cosmo's like, well, wait a minute, I use a different mech every week. This is how you will become great. This mech, the pod, and yourself. I have faith.
Okay.
I feel like I should talk to Zhang Kunfei, but that's okay. I'll just go right to the interview.
Right to the interview, huh? All right.
Yes. In the business suit that Seth had prepared for us.
Okay. Well, then it's surprising because you look great. This might be the most dressed up you've ever been, including better than your wedding. Honestly.
Oh man. Now is that you saying that, or is that
that's me saying that?
Mueller? Because if Mueller's saying that, I'm like, oh man, you're gonna have to answer to Zhang Kunfei on that one.
Ernst Dieter Mueller sits down with you and says, "Ah, Mr. Sokolov, back from your wedding and honeymoon. Thank you so much for joining us once again."
Yes, Mr. Mueller. Yes, excellent. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, your offices have sent over information about the fight. Your very capable media fight promoter has arranged for you to fight yet another Federated Sons individual, including the Federated Commonwealth's newest light mech design, the GOM.
I'm not familiar with this one. What do you think, Mueller? Should I be concerned?
I think that by the end of the fight, the Federated Sons will suffer yet another defeat at your hands.
I like you, Mueller.
I like you too, Nicholas. Let's talk about what happened to your face.
Aha. Well, you did just say I just returned from my wedding, did you not?
Oh, shit. All right. He gives like a surprise. Oh, that was not in the... Yeah, people in the studio are also chuckling. Okay, well, maybe that's a little bit too spicy for the, the lower demographics of our...
my apologies.
No, please. Well, I would have expected that sort of cocky arrogance out of a mech warrior, especially a Solaris gladiator like yourself. No, let me ask. You have a lot of mechs at your disposal. Can you give us a little preview of what you'll be working with today?
Yes, of course. Well, I do believe your audience has seen all of my mechs by now. So it's time to start bringing back some rotations, ones that you may have seen only once or twice. And with that in mind, I will be using something gifted to me by Ruin Industries, as they have recently just gifted a mech to my intern. And this mech is an Ost Scout, but has been very specifically designed, designation RAM for RAM, because that's what it does. It runs right through the opponent's mech at very high speeds. I do hope today's map benefits that playstyle, though. Map. Arena.
Perhaps, assuredly. Let me ask something about the rest of your stable, then. Two of your intern gladiators, an Osman and Percival, have been greenlit to take their chance at breaking into the leagues. How do you think they're going to do over the next week?
Each of them has their separate strengths. As a Percival has determination, and that is very valuable on the field. Osmond, I don't quite know what to... Cheeky, perhaps, is determined in a different way. I think they both they'll have their initial bumps and bruises, but be successful. They have had good trainers, have they not?
I'll say yes. You would know better than I. All right. Enough kidding around about this stuff, though. Let's get down to the big news, the big stuff. I wanted to ask, what do you have going on? I'm talking new product line launches, media initiatives, because there are rumors going down that a reserve mech warrior in your stable, call sign Punch Clock, has started a rehabilitation fund with William Wyndham Williamson III, the former host of this particular show. The two of them are creating a scholarship, trust fund, grant, society to get gladiators who have been very injured back into the fight. I just wanted to. Do you know anything more about this? Are you involved?
Well, I must say this is the first I am hearing of it, but it is a very noble cause, and I am very happy to hear Punch Clock took the initiative. I've always enjoyed going down to the cracked canopy to hang out with him and frankly do some training. It was in the cracked canopy where I first learned how to not suck so bad as when I first started. With this news, I think I can speak for Zhang and myself that we will take our portions coming from our new film, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Wisdom, and donate it to this cause. It is the least we can do.
Let's talk about another member of your stable. Sure. Astrid.
Oh.
What is the O? I haven't even asked the question yet. What's the O?
No, we nothing. I don't think her and I ended on good terms last time we spoke.
I see. Well, there are a lot of rumors circling around about her. She has been very vocal in the defense of her friend Linhilder. She's also gained quite a bit of notoriety as a clan killer.
Well, I'm actually happy to hear that her and Linhilder are very stoic in their defense, because that's what the family is for, yes? And they are both part of our family in Apex Dragons, so I'm glad they are defending each other, as they should.
Well, there are rumors that just like the Knights of Sky are a group of independent mech warriors from the Sky region who have banded together in order to promote the idealism and freedom of Sky, that there might be a rat pack of Rasselhagians, gladiators, who are forming together to create a new, more perfect understanding of Rasselhag ideals, even as that country burns. Would you support such an initiative?
If it means supporting my family, yes, I would support that.
What if Astrid had to leave your stable in order to further her career in this so-called rat pack?
Do you mean permanently?
Everything we're talking about is just rumors and conjectures right now.
Well, I would say if you look at some of the other members of our stable, have not many of them left and returned at a later time?
Very well.
I feel that is acceptable as long as you are loyal to Apex Dragons. However, this is purely my opinion. It ultimately defers to whoever our new boss is. Not knowing who replaced Elizabeth.
Elizabeth isn't gone until the end of the season. Are you dropping a dime on Elizabeth leaving though? Hasn't been made public yet, but it would be very Cosmo
I
for
would
you.
say whoever the new boss is. I said it'd probably stick.
All right. In about 5 minutes, someone from Donegal's going to go, wait, he said what? There's going to be a news sticker.
Cosmo pissing off everyone in one 30-minute session.
But no. I'm joking, by the way. Obviously, her leaving, if it was supposed to be secret, she would have let everyone know that. I just like hassling Cosmo. Let's talk about your upcoming match. Your opponent's mech is fast, but not as fast as yours. In fact, yours has great land speed, but no jump jets. In addition, your opponent greatly outranges you. How do you intend to deal with that in your upcoming battle?
Well, I think based off my mech's configuration, you know that I've run through the opponent. I don't shoot at them. So there is only one strategy. Get up close and run right through them and hope it works. If this becomes into a shooting match, I don't think I stand much of a chance.
Okay.
And I wish best of luck to whoever this Moor is. I know nothing of them.
He stands up and says, God bless the Archon. God bless the Lyrian Alliance.
I feel like Cosmo mumbles or whispers in the Celestial Wisdom.
They cut that out in the broadcast.
Exactly. Just be like, all right, he's starting to noticing things are getting cut and he's trying to see what he can get away with.
All right. Anything you want to do before the match?
I would just say in my entrance to said match, Caspar will actually pilot the mech out without the cape or anything. So first time in a long time you see a mech just coming out, and hopefully he does a somewhat stable job walking it in. And then he sets it kind of on the side, just standing there. And then Cosmo comes in with a giant hand flamethrower that's shooting green flame that Hillbilly gave him for the wedding gift. And so he's using it as a prop coming in, and he's just flailing it back and forth. And then starts a green flame chant, and then climbs into the mech. All to Ivan Drago's entrance music.
Your opponent, their entrance starts with a camera looking at nothing, just the empty open plains of the Titan battlefield that you're on. And then there's like a single lone flute playing a almost ethereal set of notes before the battlefield is bathed in darkness and the light of a moon shines down. And it's, you know, extremely integrated holographic projectors are making this illusion happen. Then some North African rap, heavy on the bass, starts playing as Moor comes out dressed in a traditional warrior's garb of the Moorish people. I'm talking like Circe, they own Spain level of traditional. And yeah, like he comes out and he gives a short speech. The rap drops down. It's clearly him rapping, by the way.
That's pretty cool.
I just wanted to say to my opponent today, you will need Allah to protect you. You have come up against the warriors of the Federated Suns many times, and you have relied on your heathen god to protect you. But it is not God that would defeat you today. It is me. Then he drops the microphone.
I feel like when I get in my Mac, I'd shoot like a private communication to him. Hey, that was a nice entrance, but
he does not open a communications with you.
Let me ask, when you're sending a communication, even if they're rejecting it, does the light still blink to the person who's not accepting? And then I'm still gonna keep talking, just knowing that the light's blinking in his
You're banditoing right now.
Yeah, and if he tunes in or not, Cosmo's like, good entrance, but you confused me because you said my God protects me, but then you said I will lose to you, but not a God. I'm confused. Is the God on my side or not?
I mean, you've called the celestial wisdom into play.
Mm-hmm.
He's considered to be a god among the Capellan people. And that's going to get way worse when Sun Tzu is just like, yep, I'm God now, guys. I'm going to rise into heaven and I will judge you from a seat up there. And then it turns out he was in stasis, cryogenic stasis the whole time. That's so...
Yeah, so eat your words more weird. Just in many years from now.
Yeah, so Garm 585 LBX with slugs over LRM 10 and jump jets.
It's got the
I'll remove it now for you. And then with Cosmo, we're looking at his super fast runny mech covered in spikes.
Gee, thanks. Super fast runny mech covered. That's actually
what do you want from me? You have barely any weapons on this thing.
I beg to differ. I have my weapons list is really long.
4 medium lasers. That's it. That's your
4 medium lasers. That's a flail.
Your mech could be defeated by a wolfhound 20 years ago in terms of weapons.
This is true. Oh, that gunnery's outdated. I'm a 2-2. Although now I have 2 head hits on my 4-4.
Yep.
And the only SPA I will bring in is the one that lets me reroll initiative.
Sounds like a good time. 8.
That's a 6. I'm gonna re-roll. There we go. That's an 11.
All right, you get to pick sides.
North, south.
All right. Are you taking the north or the south?
I'll take the south. Jumping is going to F me in this map. this ice? It is. Dang you, Sidious. Three. Yeah, that works.
You know what? I'm just going to be honest. I would love to get the season 2 finale and to just have like Sidious and Neo Buzzard and Aaron Epoch beyond and James, Grimdark James on my side for the battle. You know what I mean? Just make like a villains roster. I think we might be able to do it. I don't think we can get everybody, but I feel like we could definitely get a villains roster to just
I think you could.
Wouldn't it be amazing to have
only gotta be
all
one
the powers that you guys have? Let the enemy have it too, and let everyone make individual decisions rather than me playing 12 characters in full focus.
As soon as because it's a single elimination in season 3, right? So
no, I'm just talking about the season 2 final match.
Oh, gosh, you're thinking
versus the clans.
15
They're coming
people.
for
Okay.
Seth. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you're thinking season 3. It's always
No.
be...
Listen, I've got some tricks for season 3.
Oh, okay,
all right.
Okay.
Initiative of 8.
10. You don't lose any of your archetype skills when you're hitting it. Head hits, do you? Okay, cool. So I still have the C3 and I still have the training one for +2.
Wait a second, I can just jump. I still end up facing the right way.
1, 2, 3, 4. Where is that? Like right here, right next to the top one. Okay. I will activate. I guess just mask.
Okay. I'm gonna say double ones, just like the first roll of this show, but no.
I mean that was a good roll to get double ones.
Fat bricks around. All right.
That was deserving. So it becomes 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's definitely a +4. Plus, Oscout has that low profile, so an additional one. Do you want me to add that on the dice so it's easier for you to remember? Or
no, I'll just write a +1 over here.
Okay.
So I remember I have a +1 to hit you. Okay, 16 hexes is going to be long range.
Very nice, very nice.
He's going to take shots anyway. He's going to throw.
I probably could have gotten close enough if I kept going. Come on.
He's going to use them both at long range. So oh, wait, that can't be right. All right, that is right. That is a hit. AC 5 right arm for 5.
That arm. Got it.
A miss.
I have been slugged.
How's that arm doing? Pretty good.
Okay.
You could take several more hits without any real.
Yep. Is the right arm the one with the right flail? It is. Yeah.
You got anything else to throw at me?
No, I don't have anything to throw at you. Just speed.
Very well.
Initiative. 10.
Oh, yep. I gotta go first, huh?
Hey, let me see here. 6. What line are you on? This one.
You truly think you can defeat me
1,
with such
2,
paltry
3, 4,
tactics?
5, 6. turn 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Fuck! Off by 1. This would have been the most amazing charge.
Right.
Just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Man, that sucks. Okay. Well, I'm not going to use either system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Wait, can I go 9? Walking? Running? Yeah.
You've chosen poorly, Cosmo.
And it's 6. 6 is what, 2? It's been so long. 6 is 2. Yeah. All right.
Oh, Glimo's about to post his new Super Highlander build. Gladiator chat. 6.
I'm guessing something happened in his episode I haven't seen.
Oh, he took the move from Legend Playbook to make a custom mech.
Oh.
So he gets to decide everything about it.
That's pretty cool. I got an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of saw that coming. That's such a bummer. I was off by 1. I wish I had used my stuff in the other turn. All right, where can I cross?
Oh my god. This mech is a fucking abomination against nature. It looks like something Ratosaurus designed. Oh god. It's got like one of every type of laser. Fucking rainbow vomit.
Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's one too many. 7. I really like that you just land up on ice.
I mean, I could land on the ice, but then I would need to make a roll to stay standing, and what a pain.
8, 9, 10.
Are you running through ice?
11, but I haven't turned since.
Yeah, but
or does that
you have to still
with
make
ice?
rolls on the ice, period. And
Regardless if you turn?
Yeah, it's like a +3 penalty or something.
Oh, fuck. Well, we're not doing that.
Yeah, being on ice really
damage
sucks. Yeah.
With 2 head damage, we're definitely not doing. All right, we're just at 7. No, this was 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you counting the gravel as +1 in pilot rolls? Fuck. Sidious, you're killing me here. All right. That's just a +2. I'll just
Battlefield's too difficult for you, huh?
When I have 2 head hits, yeah.
You know what's great is I picked the Battlefield before you picked your mech choice, and it has been a perfect counter.
Yes.
I don't know how you're going to be able to overcome this. 9?
I can keep winning initiative all day, but it doesn't get.
Can you? Not like that.
That's a 4 in my reroll. Oh. Yes, I can. 12.
Hey, he just doesn't move.
Well, I can't really get across the ice.
You should go the long way around, then it'll fire at you until you get close and jump over again. Yeah, like you don't really have a way to deal with this. You have no longer. You listen. You are learning
+3.
You're learning the same lesson that Ludeman did before he upgraded to the AC-10, Ultra AC-10. Let's see here. I'm gonna go get the tactical operations rules for ice real quick. I didn't think we'd need them because I thought you would have to be insane.
Well, I can't just keep running around in circles.
All right.
I'm thinking of the audience here, right? And I mean the fans at the arena, not the actual AP audience. They don't want to see a mech just run around and get shot.
Apply a +4 to any driving piloting skill made in ice hack and you must spend extra MP when moving across ice hexes or risk falling.
4.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Any facing change means an additional skid roll
2,
again
3,
at +4.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So basically, you can only cross ice at a walking speed, or you have to make piloting rolls in each.
8s or better.
That's rough, buddy.
And I don't have my lucky.
That's...
I've become dependent on my lucky. It's basically like your
yeah, but it's better than just not having lucky, period.
Yeah. I got an 11.
All right. I just don't bother.
You don't move again?
Oh no, I meant I don't bother attempting to argue that. 5.
Oh.
I'm just jumping to the edge of the map. Keep you at a distance.
Can I shoot through the ice?
you can shoot the ice. You can't shoot through it, but you can try to start melting it.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry, that's what I meant.
I mean, each block of ice has 40 hit points.
40?
That's for each hex, so like a 2 high has 80.
I see.
You'll be shooting for a long time.
Yeah, even if I
maybe you could charge the ice. See how that works.
And Cosmo was defeated by the arena. All right. Well, I guess I don't really see much of a choice. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'll activate my thingies because why not? You're too far away to jump back in on the next turn. Not double ones. Thank you. Not double ones. Close. Thank you. So I already moved 2. I have 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I'm just going to assume that's a +4. But you're not facing that way. You're facing that way. Thank you. Initiative.
Yeah. 5.
13.
For 5.
Maybe I should just shoot nice block. Like this one.
Go ahead.
Not going to activate either of them. 1,
Let
2,
them cool down
3,
for a turn.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Initiative.
All right. Double ones.
10.
He doesn't move.
This is frustrating because I know as soon as I get to like here, just be over here again. these poor arena fans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's no difference between 10 and 11. So, oh wait, no, I did turn once. So yeah, I'll keep that. That's a +4. And I have low profile. Yeah, buddy.
21 hexes. It's exactly the longest range of my weapons.
Both of them? Wow.
Yep, both 21.
Very nice.
5.
Guess I should have stopped one short.
Wait a sec. It's not that number. It's... Okay, now I have the correct number. That is a hit. 5 damage right leg.
Wow, with long range and +5. Jeez, killing me. Right leg. Got it.
LRMs. Going nowhere quick. My
The
high
LRMs
damage weapon
accidentally hit
doing
the ice.
nothing.
Accidentally hit the ice and you
No,
took
they're
it down.
they're Inferno LRMs. The ice just melts instantly. The whole battlefield flattens all of a sudden.
Cosmo smiles.
The actual Titan shows up and is just like, oh, hey, heard you need some help, Cosmo.
11.
4.
I'm getting such good rolls on initiative. 11 plus 2 helps. But,
It remains in place.
I don't think I can get that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I didn't count my turns, so no chance. Not activating anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I had 2 turns, so it's a +3.
Uh. 13, which should be medium range.
Most areas over here. It's pretty good.
Okay. All right. That is a miss. That's a hit.
Already.
6 missiles hit. 5 damage right leg.
Ooh, hit that leg twice now.
1 damage right arm.
Only hitting the right side of the mech.
You know, if you lose that leg, it's basically over for you.
With a +2 head hit, yeah.
Yeah. All right. 5.
More than 5.
As this mech is cresting the ice wall, he opens communications and says, I will accept your surrender at any time, sir.
I'm attacking this ice.
With what?
4 medium lasers and a flail.
Okay. How much damage is that?
29.
All right. Certainly 5
Assuming
initiative.
I can't use the spikes to do any more damage to it.
No.
The flail is 9. Yeah. They don't build any heat. Not bad.
My initiative was 5.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. We're
7.
We're already operating like an hour late, etc., etc. Take your time, man.
So I'll just go ahead and attack ice.
7. I mean, I don't know why you're attacking ice. Moving right here. Now you need to make a pretty good decision.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Well, this should end the game. 1, 2. Oh, wait. I have to activate. Activate both. I'm either going to get destroyed or get really lucky my hits. That's turned on for mask. That's turned on for supercharger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and it would be 14.
Yep. Do you have 14? Oh, yeah, you do.
I have 18.
I may have miscalculated this. For some reason, I thought you only had 11.
Although 14 was including my turns. I turned 1, 2, 3 times. So it would only be 11 hexes of movement. I need to write that down because I will forget.
All right, he's firing the LB5, and then he's going to throw hands.
Fisticuffs.
Whoa, that could be a game changer.
Yeah, that could suck.
oh
Especially if it's on my head
Your
again.
narrow profile means it misses.
Woohoo! Good job, Bus Scout.
Yeah.
I mean, that's worth edging, isn't it? I would edge that shit.
I'd like to live through this fight.
Wow, he's a Fed sub dude.
Wow. I need him for season 3 so he can show up and be like, hey, bitch, thought you could get rid of me? Yeah.
Remember when you fought ice instead
Surprise,
of me?
motherfucker.
All right.
All right.
This is anything but a guarantee with my 2 head hits. So I'm a base 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is his pilot skill?
3.
9 minus 1. I need an 8.
Oh,
Actually,
shit.
that's a good question. Is it based off your starting pilot skill difference or modified with the head hits? Because I feel like if it's with the
skill to me, so
it's okay. So it's 8.
Yeah.
I was gonna say otherwise. I feel like you take the penalty twice.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Okay, so I need an 8 to hit, please. Yeah, buddy. Okay. So now I need to calculate damage, which you'd think I would have had the rulebook open for this because I was expecting it. Charge. Oh, wait, isn't it on the chart? Oh, that's the modifier, not the damage. Okay. Un momento.
Page 148 in Total Warfare.
For some reason, I recall thinking it was.
It's 1 point for every 10 tons multiplied by the number of hexes
so 4
in groups of 5.
4 times 11 is 44 plus 3 sets of spikes, which is another 6. So that's 50 damage total.
Go ahead, make my day.
Can I just roll with these things? That makes it much easier.
Whatever you want to do, man.
Huzzah! Okay. We do have some juicy ones. Okay, 5 damage to your left leg.
Okay.
5 damage to your left arm.
Yep.
5 damage to your right leg.
Okay.
5 damage to right arm. What is this spreading the wealth here?
All right. 5
damage to left arm.
That's internal.
I'll just roll these 2 dice over here. A 9, 1 crit.
Okay. We'll mark that down for later.
Okay. I still have to do these ones. 5 damage to right leg.
That's internal.
Uh, 8, 1 crit.
Okay.
5 damage to head.
All right.
5 damage to left leg.
That's internal.
Ooh, snake eyes. Nope. 5 damage to right torso.
Okay.
7. That's insane. You need crits. Yeah.
So left leg, right leg, left arm.
So 1 dice for the first one, 1 dice for the other.
Foot actuator, foot actuator. So now it's +2 on all PSRs.
And then was that third or is that it?
Left arm.
Reroll. Shoulder.
Okay, and you also take 4 points of damage to yourself.
I do. But if it hits a torso, it gets reduced by 3 from the spikes.
Left arm.
Okay, 4
All
damage.
right, you're about to catch these hands.
Hitman.
I think that will hit you, actually. Nope. He needs to roll to stay conscious. Yes, he needs to roll to stay standing. That is a failure. He will edge reroll that. He will go down. He's going to surrender in the process because he's not going to be able to get back up.
I open my comms and say, I will accept your surrender now.
He does not surrender directly to you. He simply informs the referees that he's surrendering.
So I imagine
want to be clear here. Moor didn't lose this battle. I lost this battle. Moor could have easily won this if I hadn't jumped back over thinking I was far enough away.
I think, well, if that's the case, I've lost Cosmo plenty of battles.
You want to do anything at your exit interview?
I think the and that this doesn't have to be a scene, but the only thing I wanted to do was I didn't explicitly say it, but I was intending to guarantee victory for Ruin
Industries. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I didn't actually say it, but I implied it a shitload.
Yes, I know. I'm counting it.
Okay.
The money was in their account before you began your sentence.
Ooh, very nice. I'm going to bring back something that I think it was Bloom set up a while ago. And he said we were given a Centurion bot for bot fighting. And I want to bring Caspar to wherever the bot fighting ring is and try to get him to loosen up and have some damn fun.
Wait. Hold on. Whoa. Go back to the beginning of this. I feel like we skipped over some important parts. What was this about a Centurion bot?
Yeah, like mini bots, like arena bot fighting. It was like in one of the descriptions Bloom sent you, I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember. Let's just say sure.
I basically it was also called Solaris Centurions, but like an arena for bot fighting. Unless I'm making this whole shit up. I remember.
Let's just assume that that's correct.
I'm basically just want to bring Caspar there to lighten up, have a good time, and try to have some damn fun. Dude's so uptight all the time.
Yeah, he's the one that's uptight, not the guy who's been bashed in the head twice and may have accidentally, intentionally committed treasonous acts.
And lost the only supervisor under him who liked him in the process. But hey, as long as we got Zhang, right? Nothing else matters. You
don't have supervisors under you. I assume you mean the only staff member that you have.
Sure. Staff member, yeah.
The supervisor under you was Cao Yu.
Then I think Cosmo's going to probably try to start recruiting new recruits.
I mean, how do you want to do that, right? Like, the people that you're looking for...
They're probably not on Solaris.
I mean, it's not that they're not on Solaris. They're basically irreplaceable, right? Like, people with several years of special infantry tactics, dropship combat, that sort of thing. I mean, they spent their whole lives learning that, right? Like... They probably went to military school for 5 years on top of 5 years of military service. When I say military school, I don't mean they were sitting in a classroom.
So I think the way, this is such a Cosmo move, the way he would try to recruit is he's not trying to get like new recruits off the street or like people to join the military. Yeah. He's trying to recruit people already in the military who are decently, high ranking or have some experience and try to show the appeal of Solaris, the world. Wouldn't you rather serve on Solaris? Wouldn't you rather be part of this house guard?
Are you trying to recruit within the CCAF, or are you just trying to recruit out of any military? Get some Lyrans to jump ship and be like, oh, I would like a transfer to Solaris, actually.
I think I would start with the CCAF, probably get yelled at some, and then be more susceptible to recruiting elsewhere.
Why don't you make a entertainment roll real quick?
Entertainment's my +0. Oh, no, fuck no, not the dragon. Are you kidding? Get that dice out of here.
Hello, I am Nicholas Sokolov. Major.
Ooh,
oh, wow.
Well, that's a fail.
Would you like to transfer your unit to Solaris? And probably the Maskarova has blacked you out on every plane as treasonous.
Oh, that's so fitting. I think I'm sending out all these recruiting messages going, we'll be back in no time. Don't you worry.
The only places your message is played are Galatea and Outreach.
Ooh.
Mercenary planets.
All right, well, Varen might get more people. Because I don't want them in my house card.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, your recruiting spree does not go well. You're like, we're looking for you to make a change today. Would you like to pack up your whole life and move to Solaris?
Hold the cue card higher. I can't read that. And they don't edit it. It's just played like that.
We're looking for people with 5 years of experience to get entry-level pay on Solaris. A world with the highest quality of life.
We want PhDs to work with for GRE jobs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much what you're looking for. Yeah, several things happen in the background, Cosmo, around you. But you see, not a lot of that matters because the central focus of your life, Zhang Kunfei, doesn't give a shit about any of that and is already working to cover your ass. Now, can she make special infantry troops appear? No, but can she make your Maskarovka problems disappear? Yeah, probably.
See, what's going to be funny is if she does, Cosmo's thinking he got the Maskarovka problem to disappear with his negotiation skills. He's like, I got us assigned the shittiest agent. He sucks. He's lazy.
Zhang has left you a letter after breakfast indicating that
she wants a divorce.
No. Wow, you're 1 foot into this marriage and you're already 1 foot out. I knew you were a man who ride both sides of the fence, but this one is...
That's Cosmo for you.
Changes his mind as quickly as he changes his socks. Sometimes several times a day. Her message indicates that if what you're looking for are specialized killers loyal to her, not necessarily dropship captains and dropship capable Marines, but just people with a good sense of how to kill another human being, she can summon Thugi adherents to her.
I feel like the only thing that...
Because it's House Guard, she can accept whoever she wants into it. Now, she has normally staffed them with CCAF members, which is considered to be an honor. At the very least, it's a relaxing post compared to the suffering penal legions of the CCAF, but...
Can you imagine if his recruiter was like, do you hate your current post? Do you hate being in the compelling confederation stuck there all the time? Come to Solaris.
Yeah. I feel like your message would have resonated with thousands of people if only they'd ever heard it.
If it didn't get blacklisted. Yeah. I feel like the thing that rings true with Cosmo from Zhang's message is loyal to her. That's really all he cares about. As long as it's someone he can trust and is loyal to her, that... not even him. He doesn't really care. He doesn't give a lot of orders. So as long as they respond to her, that's all he cares about.
For the next 3 months, every few days, a very tanned northern India man wanders in. You know, always their equipment and their capability vary, but always with a bone knife at their sashed belt.
Okay. All right.
That looks like human bone.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were trying to make an Icarus reference for a second.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to make it really, really dark.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, then I guess what's this dude's name?
Which dude?
The dude with the bone knife.
Oh, no, this is not just one person. Every 3 or 4 days, another guy like this shows up. Yeah, you're gonna you lost about 18 guys and you've gained about 50 in return.
Oh, shit.
Are they skilled at weapons handling? Yes, but not in the way the military is used to, right? Like, yeah, they know how to field strip and maintain a rifle, but do they have any measure of discipline? No.
Do they work well with others?
Soldiers. No, they don't work well with others, and occasionally they have muttered prayer services, which is very disconcerting to the rest of the CCAF, which is ostensibly an atheist organization.
All right, then. Good job, Zhang. As long as they're loyal, I suppose. God knows how you can tell with these guys.
Oh, they're loyal. They're loyal to Kali Liao. Are they loyal to Zhang Kunfei? Well, that depends.
That depends.
I love the idea that you haven't really noticed that Zhang is like you, but she's operating at such a higher level than you. It looks like she's really competent, but actually she just spends all her time chasing royal attention. It
it's why
seems
we're
like
a
she has it
perfect
together,
match.
but that's only because she has immense wealth and power.
How she got there, no one knows. But
She doesn't really know what she's doing. I mean, I feel like that's kind of been shown in a lot of her actions. She's often just like, should we choose the most straightforward, brutal option that will definitely get us in trouble? Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, the fact that she is still with Cosmo to me is enough of a problem that she doesn't know what she's doing.
Oh, the two of you are just Titanic survivors clinging to a piece of wood, desperate to not drown in the cold seas.
Oh man.
Perfect.
That was good. That was good.
Oh boy. That went longer than I thought it would.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know if you saw, my wife poked her head and was like, I guess I'll get the daughter. And I was like, well, I can't anyways. I was just on a plane. So I can't go in there anyways. But
all right, man.
Last thing is I'm just gonna train because I don't think I said
of course.
It might be implied, but
you've let Casper go. Now it's time for him to grow, spread his seed, become the beautiful flower.
I'm not letting him fight yet unless it's that exhibition match.
Okay.
His stats, unless they've changed, were quite bad.
They have not. So you're not training him though, right?
Shoot, no, you're right. Oh God, I'm not training. I'm training him. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, that's what I thought was weird.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, so you are training him. Okay.
I am training him, especially. Oh my God, a new mech. Absolutely, he has to get used to that. We're doing piloting specifically stuff, not any shooting. Just getting used to running around the obstacle course. All weapons off, even on the turrets and tanks.
Okay.
But that does bring me to the first level of legend being complete. So I'll have to look at that.
You're gonna take the one where you also design your own custom mech from the ground up? No, you'll never get better than that off scout.
I don't know, because then that would be my 8th mech, and I could feel 2 light lances myself.
Yeah, if only you could Kage Bunshin no Jutsu 7 copies of yourself, you could do it. Could you imagine 8 Cosmos?
Solaris will just burst into flames instantly. Too funny.
Oh my God, 8 Cosmos. Perfect.
Cool. Well, thank you, sir. This is a fun session. How do I get rid of meat?
You need to get an investor to medically invest in you.
Ooh, okay.
So what kind of damage are we looking at on your mech? Should only be like a 1, right?
Nothing went internal. It's definitely custom though. By my mech tech. Yeah, you're right. 1. You don't count rugged, right? It's ubiquitous that counts.
Ubiquitous, yes.
Okay, then yeah, it's 1.
Does rugged also give a -1?
Rugged. So ubiquitous is clear, like easier to get parts, much easier to repair. Rugged was
see, I don't like it if you have the 2 of them at the same time, like that. But does rugged say that? Let me check.
Rugged is like rugged. You can go longer in the field without repairs, so it's a little different. We didn't count it last time. I'm gonna count as if full. You need 1. Okay, that works.
The Oz Scout. You have 2. Listen to this guy. He's like, I can field 2 lances, but also 2 of his mechs are out right now.
Well, I think it's because no one who goes to the repair sheet's like, what the hell is a Desert Vulpes?
They just assume you'll pick another mech. You'll be fine.
So someone else will buy Cosmo another mech before it's repaired. Too funny.
Oh, we did it, boys. We got through it. 2
for 2 in the ramming Oscout.
No, fuck that mech. I hate it. All right. Any final announcements before we end this?
I'm good.
I gotta take a nap before I continue my 8 unending hours of broadcasting today.